Hey, how you doing? Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar. Welcome to this special lesson of a simple Silent Night melody together with the bass. So if you're a member at Super Simple Guitar, I'm going to have the tabs in there for you. If you want to try Super Simple Guitar totally for free for 30 days and you'll get all my tabs, all my lessons, there's a link for that somewhere around this video. So check it out. Alright, let's get in the close-up now and let's learn this very simple beginner version of the beautiful, beautiful Christmas song, Silent Night. Alright, see you there. Alrighty, so welcome to the close-up. Let's get right into it. So to start off, we're going to take our first finger and put it on the second string, 5th fret. And we're going to be playing the open A string as our bass together with that first note. So we're going to pinch the 2, okay, together. And then our next melody note is going to be the 7th fret, 2nd string. And then we're going to go back to that first note. So pinch, okay, and I only played the bass on that first note. So the next note is my middle finger, 3rd string, 6th fret, again together with the bass. Okay, and that happens 2 times. So let me play that for you. See that? One more time. And I recommend using your ring finger for that 7th fret. If it's too hard for you, if you're really a total beginner, you could slide with your first finger. But I recommend, as a practice kind of thing, you should use your ring finger for it. Okay, so that happens 2 times. Then the next part is going to be my first finger going down to the 7th fret, 1st string. And now I'm going to be using the E bass. And I'm going to play that note first together with the bass 1 time. Then I'm going to play it once alone. And then my next note is going to be the 9th fret, 2nd string. Again, together with the bass. So 7th fret, 1st string, together with the bass. 1 time without the bass. Then the 9th fret, 2nd string, again with the bass. So here's what we've got so far. My first finger, okay, and now I like to use my pinky for this next note, which is the 2nd string, 10th fret, and again we're going back to the A bass, and we're playing them together the first time, second time without the bass, and then the next note is the 9th fret, 3rd string. So after this comes this. Again, if you're a member at Super Simple Guitar, you have the tab for this. If not, feel free to join. It's totally for free for 30 days. So, moving on. After we've done that, we're going to be playing our 4th string as the bass. And with my first finger, I'm going to be starting off on the 2nd string, 7th fret. Okay, and again, I'm pinching those 2. A pinch simply means that I'm playing both of these notes at the same time, the bass and the 2nd string. So I'm going to pinch them, then I'm going to play this note by itself, and then I'm going to do a little walk down. 10, 9, 7. Okay, so that's... Again, if that's too hard for you, you could do it all just with 1 finger. Here comes the bass again. On the 10th fret, I play the bass 1 more time. So bass here, bass here. Okay, so. And then we're going to do what we did at the beginning. And then that whole sequence repeats. So I'm going back to the 7th fret, 2nd string. Okay, so I played that whole thing twice. Now comes the last part. So we're going to go down to the 7th fret 1st string, and we're going to be using the E bass now. Okay, 10th fret, back to the 9th fret. So that's the two of these together. The 1st string all by itself, 10th fret by itself without the bass, 7th fret without the bass. Then, so that's again, now is the new note, so the 9th fret 2nd string also without the bass. So, and now the bass is going to come in again, but now we're going to be playing on the A string, 10th fret 2nd string. And now the next note is going to be the 9th fret 1st string. And what you could do here is slide into it from the 7th fret. So let me demonstrate that. You could either play it with this finger, or you could go I like that little slide from the 7 to the 9. The tab doesn't have the slide in it, but you could do that little slide. Okay, and now comes the last part. So for the last part, with my 1st finger, I'm going to be barring down on the 1st and 2nd string, 5th fret. And with my middle finger, I'm going to be grabbing the 3rd string, 6th fret. And we're going to be using the A bass, okay, for our 1st note. So it's going to be the A bass and the 1st string. And then I'm just playing after that 1st note together with the bass. I'm just walking to the 2nd and then 3rd string. So that's okay. And then to end it off, we're going to go to the 9th fret 3rd string with the E bass. Go down to the 7th fret, back to the 9th fret, but now on the 4th string. And then the last thing that we're going to do is the 7th fret 4th string together with the A bass. So that last part, really nice and slow for you. Again, if you remember, you can look at the tab. E bass, and then we're going to end it off on the A bass. And then what I like to do as a little ending is grab like a D major chord, what looks like a D major, the D shape, and play 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st string. So that's, and then I like to end it off, kind of doing a little trick there. If you're playing for somebody, it'll look cool. So I'm just hammering down with my 1st finger, right hand, on the 5th fret 6th string. So the entire ending with that little cool trick there. I'm starting off with the A bass. Sorry, ending it off with the A bass, that last note. Then, okay, so that's a little hammer on there that I'm doing. Okay, so let me play the whole thing for you now, really nice and slow as a play along, just so you can see at the close-up how all these pieces fit together. All right, let's do a little play along now. Alrighty, so welcome to the play along. Let's get right into it. So we're starting off on the 2nd string, 5th fret, using our A bass for the 1st note. So you could do a little vibrato there at the end. Okay. Now I did that little slide there. Okay, so that was a nice slowed down tempo. That's how it sounds when you play it nice and slowly. So I hope that gives you an idea of how all the pieces fit together. There's one more thing that I wanted to point out, and that was that at this part here, at the, if you can't bar down this here, this shape, what you could do is play the notes as single notes. So just go. So hop up with your first finger and your middle finger. Okay, if that bar is too hard for you. Okay? All right, so that's about it. I really hope that you enjoy this lesson, and I'm looking forward to watch you playing it in the Facebook group. All right, see you there. Have a nice day. Henry Olsen here. Bye-bye.